Hi guys, well welcome back to Allotment Diggers. In this episode I'm going to be showing you me doing the path at the side of the chickens. I did say I was going to do that. That was the next job on the list of things to do, and I was going to tidy up in the chicken pen. We've found an hole in the chicken pen. I'll tell you more about that in the episode. I hope you like the first sequence there of the clouds and the bit of music. Yeah, it's been pretty much like that all week. Overcast, it's not too cold. Temperatures are about 7 or 8 degrees today, believe it or not. Although it has been minus 5 degrees at the night times a few nights. We've had a lot of fog. We've had a lot of rain. It rained this morning, however the rain's subsided and we've managed to get a few things done. I've got a big ask of you at the end of the video. I actually found some treasures on a car boot and I need a translation doing. It's not in English. It could be Hebrew, it could be Islamic, it could be cuneiform, it could be Italic, it could be, there's all different, there's hundreds of languages and I'm not too sure which one it is. But I would love a translation of this find what I actually got on the car boot. That's at the end of the video, but let's start off with me addressing the path at the side of the chicken pen. I wanted the water to run away from the chicken pen, not into the chicken pen. So you're going to see me putting some sand on it, and then we're going to lay the paving stones. We're going to put some sand in the gaps, fill it all in, give it a good brushing, and hey presto, the path has been tidied up and it looks a lot better than it did. So let me show you now what we've been doing.
Today I'm going to sort this path out. Now I could simply just take the broken paving stones up and slap a couple of these ones in here. However, I'm going to put sand over the top, and then I've got another 10 paving stones so I'm going to lay over the top of these ones. I know it's a waste, but at the end of the day it just makes this path a little bit more solid and more firmer to walk along. And as you can see, there's only two broke, so I could replace them, but I'm not. I'm just going to put new ones over the top of it. And as you can see, it's higher there and it's lower here, so the water runs down here into this gravel. And in this gravel there's a big pipe. It's about a foot round with holes in. The water percolates into that, goes down to the bottom there, goes along the back, and where that composting bin there is, which shouldn't be there, is a drain. It drops down 20 feet into that down. There's another one over there, another drain, where the plant pot's on top of it. I think I'll zoom in. That one there, that's a drain there, right in the middle of the pitch with the plant on it. Again, it drops 24, 25 foot down. And this time of year, it's lapping at the top. That's how full it normally gets. But yeah, it's a proper old Victorian drain, and it goes right the way down the back of the allotments, all the way along. Each one of the plots have got gravel paths, and then they've got a drain down it, and that's where the water runs off the plot. So yeah, that's why it goes down on the slope here. So that's something I've got to do now. I'm going to put the sand on it and then the paving stones over the top of it. So this is what it looks like now. It won't be much different when it's done, but it will be done. So let's crack on. Well, open the bags of sand, make it easier to spread, eh? So I've got a couple of bags there. I've got another bag if I need it, but I'm going to spread it along the path. I use a rake just to rake it levelish, smooth it out a bit. Now I'm going to set the paving stones on. Now this might take a bit of time, so I'll be back once we've spread the very damp sharp sand, unfortunately. So we've scraped sand in the gaps. Now it just needs a brushing, and let the rain wash the paving stones, and that'll be right, that. So the water now is going to be running down this edge and down this way into the path. So yeah, just continue, give it a brush, and it should look okay then. So there we go. Let the rain, looks like it's going to rain in a bit. It'll wash that clean, and like I said, the water now will run down the path rather than running into the chicken coop, or chicken pen I should say.
So that's the path taken care of. Now the next thing I needed to do, well actually I was doing something in the chicken pen when I was scooping some of the floor out and putting them into some of these 40 litre buckets that I got. It's fantastic. It's rotted down chicken manure with wood chip. The wood chip's rotted down. It's perfect for growing anything in. So I was scooping some of the floor up, putting them into buckets, when I noticed an hole. I couldn't believe it when I first saw it. I thought, how the hell can there be an hole there? Now what I did was that the day that I saw it, I covered it back up, and I come on the next morning and the hole has suddenly appeared again. So I knew the rats have tunnelled, get this, they've tunnelled probably 4 foot through under paving stones, under gravel, through chicken wire, which sits in the ground 18 inches deep. Then up against that is the gravel, 12 inches deep, and then you've got the paving stones on top of that. They've managed to get through, tunnel through all that. It's took them a long time because that all wasn't there a month ago, and it's only just now that it's appeared. So let me show you what I've saw. I'll show you what the solution how we're going to deal with it. So as you can see, we've got an hole here. Rats are coming up through here. So what we did the other day, we filled this to the top with poison, and as you can see, they've had it all. So like I say, give them another dose. Leave that there. I'm not going to fill the hole up just yet, just here. I'm going to lift this paving stone up, and then we'll pile a load of gravel and what have you underneath there, and I'll put some chicken wire down because they've actually broke through the chicken wire. But for now, just leave it as it is. We've topped it up again. Hopefully we can, I want to get rid of them before I fill the hole up. What I'll do is I'll put more poison in there. I left that poison. If that's still in there in a week's time, I know I've got rid of the rat. And then what I'll do is I'll refill that hole up. I'll lift the paving stone up, and I'll pile a load of bricks and gravel in there again, and then put the paving stone back over it. But yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I thought, how the hell, these rats must have chisels, Amazon chisels, to get through that lot. I mean, it's compacted down. Amazing. But yeah, we've got the poison in there to address them, address that situation. I was also about a week or so ago, the squirrels had devastated one of my feeders on the front part of the plot. So I've been looking for a big feeder and I couldn't find one anywhere, but I've managed to find one with a cage around it for the time being. It's about, you know, it's like this with the things inside. It's about this big. In fact, you're going to see it in a minute. However, as soon as I put it there, I put some seed balls into the food in all the feeders and what have you. And about 3 hours later, I was surprised to see how quickly the long-tailed tits had started to come and feed off them. And I was even more surprised because I was actually filming them. Normally when I'm there, they wait until I go. And there's literally hundreds of them. What you see on the feeders, probably 5% of the long-tailed tits. You'll see the birds on the feeders, but if you look in the trees at the back, you see a lot more. And there's a lot more in the back of the allotments waiting to come over, because that's where they come from. So let me show you these birds. Absolutely beautiful, yeah.
Oh, and little long-tailed tits on the feeders there. You can tell what they like. And seed balls. Absolutely awesome. It's normally about 30 or 40 of them, but I think there's about 4 or 5 there at the moment. Nice to see. Yeah, there's more coming now. And more. Yeah, I tell you, there's a lot of them. Look at that lot there. Wow.
So the reason why I've shown you this, and I've shown you the birds feeding on the feeders, is because if you're going to have feeders in your gardens or on your allotments or on your verandas or wherever you're going to have feeders, you've got to make sure that the feeders are full throughout winter, because the birds will be dependent on the actual feeders, and if you stop, the birds will probably end up starving. So you know, my advice to you, if you can't top the feeders up until spring, then don't bother at all. Let them go somewhere else. Let them find the food somewhere else. Let them not rely on you if you can't do that. But if you can do it, like I do, it's great to see them. You see lots of different varieties of birds. You probably see a lot of varieties on the feeders throughout the winter months. It's not cold today, but it will get colder. Also, I did notice on the back of the allotments, some buggers chopped one of the trees down at the back of the allotments. Now, as a committee, we asked the council would they come and cut all the dead trees that what was hanging over the allotments, you know, for safety reasons. Anyway, they come and they started chopping them down. But I've noticed they cut one of the trees down at the back of my plot, which was healthy. There was nothing wrong with it, and I was absolutely fuming. Let me show you.
Hi guys, well there's my plot, okay? And what I want to show you is behind my plot. The tree there, Salford Council chopped it down. Now we've asked them to come and cut all the dead trees along the back of the allotments. Now this is a natural corridor for all the wildlife, the foxes, everything move along here, and it's a natural habitat for them. You get all the songbirds and everything here, and it's a perfect piece. It's not very wide. I mean, I've actually got another little clip of the other side. What it looks like, there's like over there. There's football pitches. You've got the hospital over there. In fact, I've got a little clip. I'm going to throw the clip in now. Have you ever wondered what was at back of my plot? Well, there you go. That's what's at back of it. And just over there, right in the centre of the picture, is where my plot is. These are the playing fields where they play football on Saturdays and Sundays. And you probably hear motorbikes whacking around there, but they go around the outside. And the last time they tried to drive across the pitches, they got beat up, so they've learnt the lessons. But yeah, my plot is right in that direction over there. And where I am at the moment is in the hospital car park here. I've just been in the hospital for an appointment, so yeah, I thought I'd show you this side of the back of the allotments. So that's what it looks like from the other side. So you see the playing, you've got the fields, then you've got all this here. And yeah, we asked Salford Council to remove all the dead trees which was hanging over the allotments for safety reasons, and they've done a good job. But I don't understand why they chopped that one down. There was nothing wrong with it, and they've just let it fall, and it's just like crash into this here. Now what will happen come summer, the kids will be on the holidays, they'll be setting fire to all this, and it'll be all on fire, and it'll be right behind my plot. Unbelievable. So a bit niffed off with Salford Council about that. They could have done something with it rather than just leave it there. I know what they'll say. Well, we'll just leave it there for all the grubs to eat, and you know, decay and go back into the land. But just look how they've left it, resting against perfectly healthy trees. Absolute shocker. So yeah, Salford Council saving the planet by chopping one tree down at a time. There was nothing wrong with that tree. If you go back to earlier videos, you see that tree was fine. Now I will admit the very top of the tree, there was the goldfinches had took all the buds off the top, but the rest of it was perfect. It was fine. Yeah, they come down and they've chopped it down. Unfortunately, as long as they don't cut the one directly behind my plot down, I'll be happy. They've not been back in a week, and I've only noticed that at the start of last week, so I was absolutely spitting blood when I saw it. But yeah, unbelievable. Anyway,
I've got this little clip here now to show you. I was on the car boot a couple of Sundays ago. I was actually going to put it into the last clip, but I forgot all about it, and it's been doing me head in for the last couple of weeks. But I'm trying to find out what the translation is on this lid. Now I know there's a lot of people from all over the world who watch my videos, and maybe one of them might be able to translate what this writing is on the lid. Now, what struck me about this find was I was on the car boot and I saw these 3 coins. There was a little bag. There were 3 coins, 2 big ones and one a little bit smaller. And there was this vinaigrette open, and there was on it. And I said to this guy, I said, "What do you want for him?" He says, 50. And I said, "I'll give you a tenner for him, mate." He said, "Give me the tenner." So I jumped at the chance. Now I knew what the coins were straight away. I didn't know how much they were worth. I absolutely got smart when I found out. However, it's a translation on the vinaigrette that I want translated. So I'm going to run the clip now and let you see the actual vinaigrette, and you get to see the coins as well. There's another bonus. And would you believe it, how old they are? Well, you're going to hear how old they are in the video, so let's run the clip. Well, I've got a little treat for you there, guys, and I'm hoping that you can help me out with this. Now, I was on the car boot about a week or so ago, and I come across this little find. It was a little bag here. This was the bag, what it come in, and what on top of the bag was this vinaigrette. Now, this is what I want your help for. Now, I know what I'm going to show you now. I'm going to open this vinaigrette, and I'm going to take out what's inside it, and let's show you the reverse. So you're looking at 3 coins there. They're the reverse. Turn them over and show you the obverse. So there you go. They're the 3 coins what I saw on the bag, and my eyes lit up like little lighthouses, because I knew exactly what these were, and I knew how old they were. Now they come from the Sasanian kings, and that's the coins in particular. Let's put the lid back on this. The Kershu the second, that's, hang on, get that way. I think that might be the right way. I probably put them wrong way around. Right, so anyway, they come from Greece, the provincial coin of Greece. Not this, but the coins. I did research, and they date from 20 BC to 20 AD, but I've narrowed it down a little bit more, and it's more like year 0, around about that time. Who knows? Jesus may have had hold of these coins when in his 20s, because he would be kicking around when these coins was actually minted. Now, I can tell you a little bit about the coins. I can tell you how much they're worth, and I'm going to tell you now how much I paid for the vinaigrette and the coins. I saw them on the car boot there, and I seen them, my eyes lit up. I went over to, I seen the guy. I said, "What do you want for them, mate?" He says, "Well," he said, "let me tell you the story." He said, "They come out of an estate. I actually bought them job lots, and I bought these coins here and what have you, or these discs and this little box." And they said, "I bought a load of stamp collections and all that." I said, "Are you interested in stamps?" I said, "Oh no, let me stop you there. I don't want any more stamps. I've got a loft full of the goddamn things. No more. There's not many different stamps. Well, there is, but we're not start that hobby off again. It never ending. Anyway, and this is a never ending, collecting coins, but stamps." Says, "No, I don't want no stamps, mate." He says, "Have a look at us." No. Says, "I'm interested in them on the table. What do you want for them?" He says, "Make me an offer." So, "Well, you're selling them, so what do you want for them?" Now, I'm expecting 100 quid or something like that. He said 15 quid. I said 15 quid. I said, "I'll tell you what, I'm going to be cheeky here. Give you a tenner." He said, "Sold." Fair dues. So I got them all for the tenner. So I've done my research, like I say, on the 3 coins. You will be surprised to know just how much these coins are actually worth each. The value is anything from £120 to £160. I've got 3 of them. So do the maths. Like nearly, well, 480 quid. I think that's maths working. Hang on, 16, 32, 40. Why do I ever doubt myself when it comes to numbers? 480 quid. That's what the coins are worth. I paid a tenner for the coins and the box. Now let's put the coins to one side, because I don't want to drop them on the floor because I'll just lose all the value whatsoever. So they're safe. So what I want to show you is what I need your help from. Now I'm going to spin the coin round. I'll spin the vinaigrette round, and I'm going to show you the writing there. Okay, so that's one side, call that the obverse. Now I'm going to flip it over now and show you the reverse. Now I don't know if that's the right way up or the wrong way up. Okay, now then, the help I need is the translation. Now they could be Islam, they could be Hebrew, they could be some sort of Greek, because you know, it could be a Greek translation. It could, there's many different languages, and well, YouTube has a lot of wonderful people from all around the world, and they all can read and speak different languages, and I'm hoping that one of you guys out there can tell me what this actually says. It probably says, "He who opens the top will die 1,000 deaths." Now I've come close to that last week, and that's when I got the coin. Only kidding. It could say a prayer. These coins usually have got religiously related. It probably could say Alaikum Salam, Sali Alaikum Salam. It could say anything like that. I hope it does say something like that, because you know, it'd be nice to know that I've got a little bit of Islamic art. And if you look very closely around here, you can see all the piercings, so it's definitely a vinaigrette. Anyway, let's put these coins safely back into this vinaigrette until I get home, and we'll get them put into my collection. But yeah, that's I found that for 10 quid on the car boot. Absolute shocker. But they're there, the deals are there. You just got to know what you're looking for. This guy didn't know what he was looking at. However, I knew what the coins were, but I didn't know they was worth what they was worth. So you know, at the end of the day, when you're on a car boot, it's all about taking chances, and I love doing that. This time, I think it paid off for me. I was after the coins, and the vinaigrette is a little bit. It's just another little bit of wonder to the what I've got. So it's silver, but it doesn't say silver. It could be gold. I doubt it's gold. I think it's more like silver. It's only the UK that used to stamp, put stamps on the coins and on the silver. So it probably is Islamic or something like that, or Hebrew, or like I say, it could be anything. But that's where you guys come in. If someone out there who can read the writing, I'd love to know what it says. Anyway, let's move on. Let's get back to the gardening. So yeah, them coins over 2,000 years old. That was a find and a half. However, forget about the coins. I'm more interested in the translation on the lid. Now, I think he had it where the line runs along the bottom. I think he had it the right way up. I think that was the right way up. I don't know what it says. It probably says some evil curse upon you, whoever opens the lid. You never know. Knowing my luck, that's what it probably says. And yeah, I have been cursed, because I've still got this bloody yeah, which is killing me at the moment. Just won't go. Fortunately for me, I'm at the doctor's on Monday. It's been 2 weeks since I made the appointment, but he's going to see me. So well, I hope it ain't that disease which is going around in China. I'll have to stop going to that Chinese shipping. That's what I'm going to have to stop doing. If that's anyway, let's not knock it. Touch wood. But yeah, the translation. I'd love to know what it says. It might be. It probably be something like a blessing or something like that. Probably say something like Sali alaikum, alaikum salam. Something like that on the verse and reverse. I don't know. That's why I'm asking you guys. If you can help me, I would appreciate it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to be planting a load of bulbs. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to stop the camera. I'm going to end the video. I'm going to have a walk around the plot and see where I can stick all these bulbs, because I've got a lot of them, and I'll be showing you them going in the next episode, hopefully. So, like I say, I've talked long and hard and long enough. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you've enjoyed it that much and you're not subscribed, why not subscribe? And if everyone who is subscribed to the channel, I don't know if you know, there's a little bell at the top for notifications for when I put another video up. If you ain't got that one crossed, you'll never know when the next video comes up. So don't forget to cross that one as well. But again, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you real soon. Have a nice cup of coffee now. I'm going to figure out where I'm going to stick all these bulbs. Until next time, bye for now.